Hello, my dear class 5 students. I welcome you all to my today's English class. Today, I will discuss the question answers of the poem Friends and conclude the first chapter. So, let us move to the first page. The first question is: who are the friends in this poem? Who are the friends in this poem? Natural elements like the sky, the sunshine, and wind are the friends in this poem. The next question. Here, quotation has been given. The sunshine kisses me upon the face like mother before bed. Now, question is, the poet says, sunshine is like mother kissing you on the face before bed. Why do you think the poet compares the sunshine to mother's kiss? Do you like this comparison? Let us see the answer. Okay. When mother kisses on her child, the child gets love, affection, comfort. He can sleep peacefully and comfortably. In the same way, when the sunlight touches her mother's face, she feels love, care, affection, and comfort. She can sleep peacefully and securely. Now, let us go to the third question. This is the third question. The poet says that child should never be afraid. Why does she think so? This is the third. Because our invisible friends like the sky, sunshine, wind are always with the children. They are there to protect us in trouble and guide us in need. The fourth question. Can you think of any gentle friends of the type described in the poem? That means, can you think more gentle friends other than these three gentle friends? So, yes, question number four. This, yes, there are more gentle friends of this type. They are the tree, the mountain, river, and so on. Now to the fifth question here. The poet sees nature as a good and kind, loving parent, like loving parent. Is this how you think of nature? What should you answer? Yeah, definitely. The nature gives us many important things like food, shelter. Not only these, they also provides us care, protection, everything. For this, we should be thankful to the nature. That's why, yes, we should always respect nature like we respect our parents, because nature not only provides us food and shelter, but also gives us love, care, affection, and comfort. So let us move to the next section number B. What are the similes? This Well, similes are the direct comparison between two different things to compare their qualities. That means one person's quality is compared with other person's quality. Here, it is used to compare two things using the words like or as. And one important thing is that while using comparing, we use like or as. That means a direct comparison between two different things using like or as is called simile. Like this, he swims like a fish. Here, he swims like what? Like a fish. So, he has been compared with a fish. Okay. So, this is the definition of the simile. And what are the similes used in the poem? We will take a look here. The sky is like a kind big smile is one simile. Another simile is here the sky is like a kind big smile. That means the sky has been compared like an human being, no, like a smiling human being. It kisses me upon the face like mother bed. So the sunlight has been compared like mother, no, who kisses her child. So these are the two similes. Use this and make sentence with this. This is the task for. This is the task I give you now. Now to section number C. Pick out the pair of rhyming words from the poem and write them down. Before we pick out the pairs of rhyming words, we should know what are the rhyming words or the definition of the rhyming words. Generally, rhyming words are the repetition of the same sounds at the final syllable of the lines in the poem. The repetition of the same sounds at the final syllables of the lines of a poem is called rhyming words. Here, there are several rhyming words. We have discussed rhyme scheme yesterday. Still, take a look. While smile, tree me, lace face, head bed, grass pass, things wings, near fear, sea be. These are the rhyming words used in the poem. Now find the meaning of these words in your dictionary. I have given the meaning yesterday also. You can match with this, and otherwise, you can memorize this also. We will move now to the last, that is writing section, that is writing a thank you card. If somebody helps us, it's our duty, moral duty, to thank him or her for her no, to express our gratitude to her for her benevolence to us. So how we should write the thank you card? I have presented a thank you letter, a thank you card. You can write this way. You have to first design your outline. I have designed this. These are the outlines, and you can make some designs here, draw pictures, color, etc., or everything. But you have to write this text first. Thank you very much. You have been so kind and generous to me. I am grateful to you. And last, thank you. So this is the thank you card. And at last, you have to sign here. Here, you have to sign SIGN. You have to sign here. So this is a thank you card. Uh, Write this thank you card in your home, in your notebook. So that's the end of chapter number 1. In the next class, I will discuss chapter number 2. Till then, goodbye. Thank you. Take care.